Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm really excited about this project because it takes a little more steps than some of the other ones we've done, but they turn out fantastic. So what we are making are cupcake teepees. This is for Thanksgiving, and so they're supposed to look like Native American teepees. I am fully aware that the Native Americans that the Pilgrims interacted with did not live in teepees. Those were the plain Indians like the Sioux, the Blackfoot, and a couple other the plain Indians. I'm really aware of that, but they're cute, so let's go ahead and do it anyways. What you're going to need are some sugar cones. You're going to need the ingredients for the cake mix, which is of course cake mix, 3 eggs, vegetable oil, and water. We're also going to need some white chocolate chips and some brown sprinkles. So let's get started with the first part, which is of course baking up our cake batter. So let me get this stuff out of the way. We don't need that yet. We're going to dump in the cake mix. Now, if you make cake from scratch, that is amazing. I've just found, like, for me, it takes a lot more work and it never ends up tasting as good as the box mix, but kudos to you if you attempt that. Okay, let's add our eggs. Now I'm just going to use a spoon for this. You can use your mixer. But when I'm having my kids help, I usually just give them a spoon and have them mix away. One thing my mom always told me is when you are making something like cake or brownies, you have to stir in the same direction the whole time. If you switch directions, then they'll end up flat. I'm not sure why, but sometimes your mom tells you something and you follow it the rest of your life even without knowing why. Get some of these lumps out. Okay, that's pretty good. So what we're going to be doing is filling up our ice cream cones with the cupcake mix, and there is an ingenious way to do that. So watch this. You just take a bundt pan, some heavy-duty aluminum foil, and this is going to make a holder so that our ice cream cones stand straight up. How cool is that? Okay, we're going to take the cake batter. Make sure you only fill them about halfway up because the cake really expands, and if it makes like a bubble on the top, it's not going to set flat. So just about halfway up. That I probably got a little too much in. We'll see what happens. And I just love this idea of cooking the cupcakes in these ice cream cones. I know there's lots of different things you can do with it, whether you're going to make clowns or, I mean, I bet you can come up with something for every holiday where you use this trick. Okay, so we have our ice cream cone filled. We're going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees. Let's check it after only about 10 minutes because there isn't a lot of cake mix and we don't want it to burn. So I'm going to put it in the oven and we'll see what happens. All right, so we're still waiting for our cupcakes to cook inside the ice cream cones. Let's go ahead and get ready for the next step, which is going to be melting the white chocolate. So what you need to do is you just add a little bit of vegetable oil. You mix it into the chips. You're going to do it in the microwave. Just put it in for about 30 seconds. Take it out, stir it up really well. Put it back in. It might take about another 20 seconds or so. Check on it. And when it comes out, it should be nice and smooth and fairly liquidy. So I'm going to do that part. And when we come back, we'll be ready to move on to the next step with our cupcakes. Okay, we're on to the final step. We have cooked our cupcakes in the cones. As you can see, the cones get a little bit of brown on top, but that's all right. We're going to cover it with white chocolate. Nothing can't be fixed with chocolate. With this one, like I said, I put a little bit too much batter in it, so it kind of puffed up. It's very easy to fix that. You just saw off the top so it'll sit nice and flat. So we're going to take one of our cones. We're going to go ahead and do a nice layer of the melted white chocolate along the bottom. It's up to you how high up on the cone you go. Kind of get some of the extra off. Now we're going to add our sprinkles. And place it here on the wax paper. Okay, before the last part, you have to kind of cut off a little bit of the cone at the top. It might crumble a little bit, but that's okay. They're a little fragile, so do this gently. I'm going to actually dig out a little hole on the top. Okay, hopefully that will work. Okay, we're going to use the white chocolate as a little bit like glue at this point. So just take your finger, put a little bit up here at the top, and we'll take a couple of these chow mein noodles and stick them in the top. It's supposed to look kind of like sticks or maybe like smoke. This one's a little big. Some of them you'll find you can fit a lot. Some of them you might just get 2 on there. This one does not want to stay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's do it one more time. So take one of the cones, cover the bottom part with the white chocolate. Add the sprinkles. Let the extra kind of drip off. We're going to put it here on the wax paper. Cut a hole at the top. Use the white chocolate as glue. And add the sticks. Great, so let me show you some I made earlier. I think they turn out really cute. You're definitely going to want to keep these in the refrigerator because you want the white chocolate to be solid. They're delicious. They're adorable. You could totally have them as part of your centerpiece on your Thanksgiving table, and it gives everybody something to look forward to for dessert. So I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm really thankful that you are watching this video with me today.